There are battles you cannot fight with your hands. There are wrongs too deep, too painful, too unfair for human justice to fix. When people lie on you, betray you, fight you secretly, and smile in your face, there comes a moment when you stop explaining yourself and you hand it over to God. Not with weak prayers, but with fire. In this video, I'm giving you 3 powerful psalms for vengeance, not revenge from anger, but divine justice from God Himself. And when you pray them the right way, heaven responds. And it begins right here, because vengeance is not about you fighting back, it's about God stepping in and taking over what you cannot handle. The first psalm is Psalm 35. This is a direct cry for God to arise and fight for you. This is not a quiet psalm. This is a battle prayer. Contend, Lord, with those who contend with me, fight against those who fight against me. When you speak these words, you are calling God into your situation as your defender. Continue with intensity. Take up shield and armor, arise and come to my aid. You are not begging, you are inviting divine intervention. May those who seek my life be disgraced and put to shame. This is where hidden enemies are exposed and their plans begin to scatter. Pray Psalm 35 in the early morning, between 5 a.m. and 6 a.m. if you can. This is a sensitive spiritual hour. Speak it out loud. Don't rush it. Put your name in it. Say, Lord, fight for me today. Let every plan against me fail. This psalm works because it hands your battle over to God and removes the burden from your shoulders. And as God begins to fight for you, you move into the second psalm, Psalm 109. This is one of the strongest psalms of justice in the Bible. It is not soft. It is not gentle. It is for situations where you have been deeply wronged, attacked without cause, or surrounded by people who repay your good with evil. They repay me evil for good, and hatred for my friendship. This is real pain, but instead of reacting in anger, you turn it into prayer. You allow God to judge righteously. As you continue, you are not speaking out of bitterness, you are standing on God's justice. You are saying, Lord, you see everything. You know the truth. Step in and deal with this situation according to your righteousness. Pray Psalm 109 in the afternoon, especially when emotions rise or when you feel the weight of what people have done to you. Sit with it. Speak it slowly. Let your heart be honest before God, but don't carry hatred, release everything to Him. This psalm works because it transfers judgment from your hands into God's perfect hands. And as that weight lifts, you step into the third psalm, Psalm 94. This is where you call on God as the righteous judge. The Lord is a God who avenges. O God who avenges, shine forth. This is not about anger, it is about justice shining in your favor. Rise with confidence as you pray, rise up, Judge of the earth. Pay back to the proud what they deserve. You are declaring that evil will not go unpunished, and that truth will stand. Continue until you feel the shift. When anxiety was great within me, your consolation brought me joy. This is where peace returns. Not because the situation disappeared instantly, but because you know God has taken over. Pray Psalm 94 at night before you sleep. This is powerful. As you lay down, you are not carrying fear or anger, you are resting in God's justice. Say, Lord, you are my defender. I sleep in peace because you are handling this. Let your spirit settle. And this is how these 3 psalms work together. Psalm 35 calls God to fight for you. Psalm 109 hands over deep injustice. Psalm 94 establishes God as your righteous judge. Fight, release, rest. That is the flow of divine vengeance. But hear this clearly, this is not about wishing harm or acting out of hatred. This is about trusting God to handle what is beyond you. When you pray like this, you are not becoming bitter, you are becoming free. Stay consistent. Pray them for 7 days. Morning, Psalm 35. Afternoon, Psalm 109. Night, Psalm 94. Speak with faith, not fear. With confidence, not pain. And watch what begins to happen. Things will shift. Truth will rise. What was hidden will come to light. And peace will return to your heart. Because when God steps in, no one can stand against you. Your case is not ignored. Your voice is heard. And your God will answer.